we are going to have someone that you will need to show your homework, and then, I don't know, the presentation works and I can switch the slides. I can switch the slides. Well, it works, so like, yeah, it works like this, yeah. I need one more I need. Yeah. One more. I think I have said already about the price, but yeah, the most important slide, the most important thing, and guys, as you remember, we tried this one, so when we have the jury, we need to applause very good, then they will rate us better, yeah? Remember this one? So, our first jury, let's go to Thomas Höfer, our country manager of Roche Diagnostics Baltics. Woo! And I think you need to be proud of us because we started with saying Roche, and now we are on Roche. Yeah, we are getting better in this hackathon. I think you can feel it. Very good. Then we are having Klāvs Indriksons, Riga Stradiņš University acting Vice-Rector for Academic Affairs. Kaspars Grosu, and I like that you put this one IQVIA, so it's a bit harder for me to say. Thank you for that. You challenge me each year, that's good. But yeah, payers, provider, and government managers at Baltic, Ukraine, at the Adriatic region. Whoop. And then we have two lovely ladies. One will be a bit late, but let's introduce both of them. Natālija Siliņa, Latvija's Investment Development Agency, Head of the Innovation Service Department. Whoop. And last but not least, Sanita, Siņica, Latvian Alliance of Rare Diseases, member of the board. So, a few tips before we start. First thing, as you will have the mic, remember please to hold it very close. Now you can hear me twice. It sounds very interesting, but remember, it's important for the recording and everything else. The same with the jury. You have your mics. Please hold them when you ask the question. Then the second thing, which is very important, as we are very strict with the timetable, it's important that you are 3 minutes for the pitch. Here's going to be Dace, yeah, lovely Dace. That's going, and you will not like her a lot, but please look at her. She will show you when it's 1 minute left. You will have it there too, but it's quite easier to look at Dace. After 3 minutes, I will say thank you, and you will need to finish, yeah? Hopefully that is not needed. And then the same for jury. Sorry, I'm going to be strict not only with the teams, but with the jury too. As you have 3 minutes, please have time for all of the questions that you need. And then I will need to finish you after 3 minutes too, because it's 3 minutes for pitches and 3 minutes for questions. Yeah. As I have checked already, the teams know their order. I think everyone is ready. Any other questions, tips, other things that needs to be mentioned? Okay, then I think we can start, and you know that the first ones always is a bit scared, but they look already ready. So PMNET. Let's check it out. It works? Yeah, it works. I was able. You're able to see it here? Yeah, on the screen. Oh, and you can start when you're ready. We will have the time switched on. Yeah.
Good afternoon. We are Team QMed. So we chose the idea from Alpha to use QR codes instead of traditional paper leaflet that are currently used. They are hard to read. They are often ignored or even thrown out. They just are a necessary waste of paper. So our idea is to place a QR code on the packaging that when a user scans it, they see the most important information. It's official data from Latvia's official source currently. It's easy to access. There's an AI chatbot for the user to see or ask some questions they might have, and also set reminders for taking the medicine. So the idea is to take official data, process it by AI, and find the most important aspects that need to be shown, then dynamically generate a QR code, which will be then used for packaging, and the pharmacies can then use it. So on the left side, you can see how it currently looks if a paper leaflet is digitalized. And these pictures is from our application. It's much easier to see. You can also set reminders, give some feedback for the pharmacy, for example, side effects. That's another challenge that was given by often we saw that there's a good opportunity there, and there's the chatbot. So our timeline, we started a week ago with our first prototype. Currently, we have this small prototype that can be easily scaled up to all 40,000 of current medicine in the Zaļvalsts aģentūras database currently. In near future, we want to do the same for Europe's database, which is a European Medicine Agency. And for future, our goal is to go for also look at the changes that the EU is making and adapt to those. We want to sell it as a service to large manufacturers of pharmaceuticals as well as health supplements. And our goal is for the first year to earn around 15,000 euros, which would be 10% of Latvia's market share if we look at the price for packaging is half a cent. Our team is IT students, but we also have on standby economics students that we can bring in for future development. And this is, we have perfect team for developing this project and to keep developing it. Thank you. Any questions?
Very perfect with the time. Thank you. 1 second, then you finish. Jerry, your questions. I see the first mic.
Who is going to use your packages? Who is going to physically use them, buy them?
So we don't do the packages. We just pretty much generate the QR code. And if a big pharmacy, for example, they still have to use the paper leaflets. We cannot replace them. We can't change the EU legislation. But we are going to push it forward to have this other solution for them. So we sell it as a service to have this QR code with the application.
So basically on packaging they will have two prices. One is what they are currently doing and your QR code. So you are not able to eliminate the paper from the packages.
Currently, no.
Well,
EU is doing the same thing, and in the future, that's why I said we will look what the EU does and adapt to them, because they are also going maybe for a QR code. They are just stuck in the phase of electronizing the paper leaflets, but they want to also have a QR code. In that case, we'll adapt our application to scan their code and then do the proceeding what we said.
Yeah. Next question. Yeah, please.
Perhaps building on the question what we heard now, just my out of curiosity, is it in a sticker or something? What will be then on the package?
No, because they cannot place whatever they want on the packaging. It has to be, you have to go to, I think, EU legislation and check if this is fine, that the package is like this. So they have to have the QR code before they ask, can we put it on? There's specific criteria that they have to meet. And so, yeah.
Okay. Then my original question would be: you mentioned also that you can, or that it is possible to name side effects. Who will be then informed? The pharmaceutical company?
Yes, pharmaceuticals. They also ask. Alpha asked for this as another challenge. Probably some teams have that. They currently have this really long, complicated form, and we want to make it much easier.
Okay. And last question, you mentioned that the pharmaceutical company should pay 5 cents or whatever.
It's half a cent.
Or half a cent. Why should a pharmaceutical company buy it? Because
one is what we just talked about, the side effects. It's really helps them boost the production, and they do research as well. It helps with that, as well as we kind of have a safe way of for future, because the QR codes will happen and it will be used, but we just don't know how it's going to happen, so we can have this safety for future.
One last question. Yeah, please.
What about the seniors who don't have a phone?
Okay, that's a good question. Yes. So currently we have to, there's nothing going to happen that we're not going to remove the paper leaflets, but in future, so it's about, as I looked at data, it's about 30% that don't have phones or internet access, and another about 20% of elderly, that's 65 plus, who don't have anyone around them that could scan them. So the overlapping probably is 5 to 10% who just are excluded. And for this solution, it's just a problem, but I would say that's more of society failing for the elderly rather than us fixing it. But
we will need to say thank you for that. The mic is for me. Yeah, it's never easy to be the first ones, but we already have the next team, X Factor. Yeah, nice rounds of applause for the next team. Sure. Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Anastasia. When my son was 6 months old, one medication changed our lives. After taking it, he started breathing very heavily, and then we were hospitalized and then diagnosed with bronchial asthma. When I was frustrated, I talked with doctors, but they just shrugged their shoulders because it was an unusual case. Only later, I investigated myself and find out that bronchial asthma is one of these medication side effects. So actually the thing is that 90% of side effects are never reported. People, especially at this time, when they face these difficult health conditions, don't have time. And actually just people without health conditions don't know where to report, how to do it. But actually they have feedback, and this feedback is disappearing into the void. Our solution is a mobile application that combines 3 parts together. First is a pill tracker that helps not only follow your dosage, but also educate people how to use drugs. Then gamified feedback. Imagine these pharma companies as well as like our ZVA agency have long bureaucratic forms, yes, you need to fill in. People don't have time for that, but we are gamifying them, and so it's like a mini game, like online happy farm. So you even don't notice how you fill in this reporting. And certain information is confirmed by physicians to bring trust to the platform. The market is very big and growing, expected to be 20 billion by 2030, combining 2 markets together, medication adherence and adverse effect market. We have multi-sided business platform, starting with patients and doctors. Then we are moving to pharma and insurance companies, and then to regulatory bodies. Oops, not yet. So I'm Anastasia, I'm a medical student and entrepreneur with the focus on healthcare. My partner Vita is an entrepreneur as well, with many years experience in large IT project management. Also, we have access to software engineers and AI engineers to build MVP. So if this app could help at least one family, or I believe many families, to escape, to avoid this situation I faced, yes, with my kid, that we were fighting for 5 years. So I believe that this app should be developed.
Thank you. Okay, first question is ready. Very polite jury. You start.
I start. Gamification. What I not 100% get now is why should I as a patient name side effects and play the game, or how exactly would it look like? So
Yeah, I will answer.
Yeah.
So when we look at first on the challenge presented by Höfer, I was thinking we had a fight. So I thought it's totally not a problem. So we checked the statistics. So in Latvia we receive in 2023, I guess it was 465 reports, which is a ridiculous low number. So people who are using medications here in Latvia, we don't have side effects, by the way. Yeah. So it's not a problem. When we started to dig it a little bit deeper, we found out that every second person on the planet, not only in Latvia, takes their medication wrongly. Not in the right time, not in the right dose, and so on. And if we look on a very scary statistics, it's 197K deaths per by the side effects caused by the wrong intake of medications. So our approach was not only to help to find a fun way how they could actually report the adverse effects in a very fun way, but also as a main feature or as a main goal of this AI companion would be to precisely give them recommendations when to intake their medication, when is the time. Maybe there is an additional, water you need to take. Maybe you need to take this medication not together with some, vitamin D. And also, we see that there is a lot of potential to add also the daily, well-being notes. So when this particular report is received by for example, the family doctor, they could see that there is, for example, the headache for a whole week, right? So it gives more insights, it gives more...
I think we could get the answer because there's one last question that we can have. Klāvs had the mic, so last question.
So who exactly is the client from a perspective who will pay for this?
First users who use medication, like certain functions for free and certain functions for money, like a few euros per month.
So you basically will start with patients who is using this AI companion daily.
30% of all population use medicines daily. And so you are able to find people with similar to you with your conditions. Like somebody played the game. You see like gamified reporting. And this is how it should work.
Yeah. Okay, let's say thanks for the presentation. Thank you. And we have already next team ready. It's 7 pass, yeah. So, round of applause for 7 pass. Mike. Switcher. And good luck.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. It should work.
Hello, my name is Paria, and this is actually the 5th time that I'm here. Can you please make it stop? I've been here for 5 times.
Diagnostic orders. Records located in 5 disconnected hospital systems. Communication live. Aisha, this confusion you just witnessed isn't fiction. It's happening in hospitals every single day. I see what you cannot. Scattered data across departments, disconnected systems, and patients waiting for answers. Let me connect them.
Thank you, Bowspot. Thank you. And this is our problem. As you can see, millions of patients waste their time in hospitals. Each readmission costs up to 1,800 to 2,000 euros per patient for the hospital, and the patient pays nothing. Plus, there's fragmented data everywhere, and each patient doesn't even have a specific care plan. There is no precision medicine, even though we are at the Precision Medicine Forum today. And guess what? We have a solution.
Our solution is federated AI that turns hospital chaos into cohesion with connecting data and not moving it. It powers precision medicine, protecting privacy and delivering definitive and personalized care. It gives clinicians the most actionable insights to work with real-time data. It's not only precision-based, but also highly predictive.
Guys, please scan the QR code and you can talk to our AI chatbot right on the spot and see the insights it gives. This is our One Pulse roadmap. With the Seed 3000 funding, we will move on to phase 2, where we already have an IT team already building our prototype. Phase 3 and 4 will be across hospitals where we give our pilots. We already have spoken to the Children's Hospital who's willing to try this out. Phase 5 will be scaling and monetizing. Our primary revenue would be B2B subscriptions. We will additionally have training AI platforms for healthcare professionals and students. We would also have data partnerships and also outcome-based contracts with hospitals, insurances, and pharmaceuticals. Moving on, we already did our competitive analysis. Because it's one of a kind, it's being only done in China and it's been really successfully done. We have a really similar plan that we plan on implementing into Latvia, and we have discussed with the stakeholders. The threats are, as people can be a little behind backwards in IT, it might sound like an entirely new idea, but we have talked to AI engineers and we are actually planning something similar for demo in the Children's Hospital, and they agreed. And these are our stakeholders. We even got an opportunity to interview the Vice Dean of RSU, and he thinks it's an interesting direction. And this is One Pulse.
Thank you for the presentation.
Okay, next time it will be at your local hospital, working quietly behind the scenes to make care smarter, faster, and precise. Europol Spot.
It seems that the next time they will need a mentor, but yeah, okay. Yeah, Ria's ready.
Thank you. You are solving the problem which all the big IT companies are trying to solve, right? So you are against Microsoft, you are against Google, you are against OpenAI, you are against everybody who is doing something with the chatbots, something with AI and stuff.
This is not
I didn't see in your presentation and in your timeline one very important thing. That there are several important things, and I would love to talk to you afterwards about data and how you are going to get to the data and how you are going to interpret the data. Mm-hmm. You are right that they are drowning in the data, but it's not so easy to get to the data, right? I'm doing it daily, trust me. But in your timeline, there was no place where you are saying that it's going to become a medical device, because it's need to be a medical device if it's giving advice, right? And a medical device, to become one, you have to have quite a long journey just in that one legislation piece. What do you say about that?
Well, can we go back to the slide of the digital twin, please? So, apologies if you got the wrong idea. This is not a medical device. This is an intelligence network. This is just data, and you have a digital twin in the hospital that would resemble your real patient. It would have insights into its healthcare, all of that. The chatbot is just an addition. So basically how this works is, across different departments, the data would be read through an AI intelligence network. It would give a direct direction on how the patient should be managed. Can you go to the last slide, please? On the last slide, we have, the flow chart, please. Yeah, here we have, if a patient comes to the hospital with its reported symptoms, the digital twin would already interpret what would be causing the potential disease and what direction.
Thank you. I love your energy. Thank you.
So sorry.
Let's have
one more minute.
other
So
questions
one
here,
question.
please.
Yeah. Still for the jury. One more question. No.
Maybe if you don't have any questions, what we like to add is it's not something that's replacing healthcare workers. It's something that's helping you make the decision.
And we also wanted to thank our mentors, like from LIAA and from Roche, actually. They were the ones who led us into the direction through the mentor work. So we'll take this extra minute to thank them. Thank you.
Just one question, perhaps, from my side.
Yeah, still 30 seconds.
Yeah. When we talk about data, it's all the time about data privacy. What is about that?
So basically here, federated AI is basically something that the data does not leave the hospital. It's the most secure way of dealing with data if you do some research. And this is why it's privacy first and precision next. kind of medicine.
It's not where we're importing the data into the system. It's using APIs and other forums to kind of read from that and come back and do this.
Guys, just finishing thought, okay?
Yeah.
It's not the question.
Because they are already like everyone else loving me.
With your energy, please investigate how much of the data in hospitals are physically digitalized, still on paper, right? Because that will be the biggest challenge for you. So it's, with your energy, go and tackle that.
Thank you for the presentation. I think we can have already our next team, team number 4. Whoop. The mic. Yes. The clicker. It should work. Presentation, timer.
Oh, that's there.
Yep. Medicicles. It is you. Yep. Yep. When you're ready, you can start.
Yep. Picture this. You open your medicine cabinet and you find of expired medicines, unused medications that's been there collecting dust for you don't know how long. What do you think most people do? Either keep collecting there or throw in the general trash, which is not correct. And we are Medicicles and we want to solve this problem. I'm Sid.
I'm Alexandra.
Edwards.
I'm Serena.
And this is a major environmental and public health issue, which is associated with low accessibility and even lower awareness. For many people, location is the problem as well, and we are here to change that, to make it more convenient for people to dispose medicine correctly. Our solution, like we said, Medicicles, it will be a collection boxes and website systems which will allow people to dispose medicine more efficiently and more safely. Boxes are tamper-free, and it's legislation-wise correct as well. And it will feature QR code that leads to our website. The website will show the nearest collection points to the user. It will feature instructions on how to dispose medicines correctly, and users can feel empowered by contributing to the general environment as well. We also have a feature for feedback, so we can improve and grow, so we know that how many people are using this properly as well. And this is how the website will look. It's still the prototype as well. And then our main goal is to make medicine return simple, visible, and convenient. As Latvia is lagging behind, like compared to other countries, Latvia is only about 6 to 10% disposed medicine correctly, whereas Sweden, for example, is 70%. And now let's talk about how we're going to make money. We're going to put ads on each box. So our box will be standard 120-liter bean, for example. And each box will have 5 ad slots as a beginning. And this will be a great opportunities for companies that they care about the environment and improve their reputation so they can advertise there. We talked to Alpha, for example, they're willing to sponsor. There would be other environmental companies that would be willing to sponsor, and we would have government funds as well. And any big or small companies that care about the environment can invest in this opportunity. Ultimately, there's a customer need, and that's what we need. People need these boxes, the environment needs these, and there's no competition currently, as we're the first one, and we can put this box anywhere. They're low cost to produce and low to maintain as well. We even contacted the waste management company. It's €2.80 plus some VAT plus €30 for transit, which is very cost efficient. Yes, and thank you.
Thank you. So, Jerry, the first question already, the mic, and then you. Yeah? First 1 second, please.
My first question would be, why should I, as a patient, put it there and not in the pharmacy? Because pharmacies are really all over Latvia as well. So
yes, I think the question is not like why you should do it. It's more about people not being aware of how to do it. So I think our first goal would be market it properly, advertise it properly, because everybody does care about the environment, right? To dispose the medicine correctly, as it's a hazardous waste and it causes environmental health issue. But Serena can talk about this further as well.
And actually, we talked to many people and asked what do they do with the expired medications. And they said, am I supposed to do something other than just put them in my normal garbage? And then we told them, yeah, you're supposed to take it to the pharmacy. And first of all, no one had any idea that they are supposed to do that. And second of all, it is very inconvenient to go to the pharmacy and to leave it there. And also in Latvia, the pharmacies also have the right to refuse, because technically like if they accept that, then they also need to pay for the disposal of that, and they obviously don't want to do that because they don't get anything out of it. So it is really inconvenient, and the main issue is that low awareness, I think.
Yeah, thank you, and I can approve. They asked me too. What do I do with it? Vidya, your question?
Yeah, this is a great idea, I think. But I have two questions. First one, what will be, for example, in the winter, if there is some liquid medicine or something like that? Can I give it as well?
Yes, you can. And as you might know, maybe you are supposed to like already keep your medicine in the fridge. So it's already used to being in a cold environment. So it would be okay if you left it outside in the cold as well.
Yeah, we will have instructions on each box how to do it correctly. Currently, how pharmacies are doing, you just keep it on the box in a plastic bag and dispose it. And we'll have same instructions for the box as well.
Yeah, okay, then I have a second question. If some pharmacies are taking just tablets, and I need to put them out from the package. So if I put in this box all package, for example, who will pack it out? Because
you don't need to look. Currently in Latvia, each pharmacy has different way. For example, Apoteka, you can put with the blisters. But for example, your Apoteka, you need to take out each pills. But we will be more open to just put with the blisters because blister itself is considered as hazardous thing as well. It contains some active pharmaceutical ingredient, so we'll just incinerate together with the pills, the blister itself, because it's not recyclable anyway.
Yeah, and then also recycling companies have agreed to like partnership with us, so they can also deal with the taking out the pills, for example, when they receive them.
Okay, and the last question,
I will need to say thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
I'm a here.
But you will have time after, and you can chat what you want, and maybe have different kind of solution. But now, time for team number 5. Team number 5. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. The mic, the clicker.
The stage. And here you can see the time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, dear audience. We would like to start with a question. Please raise your hand if you know anyone who has a chronic condition. Thank you. Indeed, around 40% of Latvian adults live with at least one chronic condition, and we think that it can be overwhelming for the people. And this is why we, 3 future pharmacists and 1 future doctor, decided to develop an idea. And today our task is to convince you that this idea will be very beneficial for chronic patient management and monitoring outside of the hospital. And this is how our app on the phone could look like. But indeed, it is not only an app, but rather an integrated system that will connect e-health, Zevam, as well as the private sector.
Okay. I have, like, for example, a lot of medications to take. I don't remember the names of them. How can I, like, maybe you can help me, you know?
That's okay, because you will have a drug list of current and past medication all in one place.
Okay, but what about, like, refill dates? Maybe I don't keep track of the medications I have left. You know?
You don't have to worry about it, because you and your doctor will get a notification when you will have to get a new refill.
Okay, but what about expiration dates?
You will also have reminders closer to expiry date.
Oh, nice. And what about, well, I'm feeling a little bit dizzy and headache. Maybe it's from my medication. Can I fill in a report?
Yes, you and a healthcare provider could report adverse effect. Your doctor will get alerted and provide a fast solution.
Okay, but I also need to take my lab tests. How do I do it in time, and what parameters do I refer to?
You will get medical tasks assigned, and you will have a place to report it. And actually, it will be under your personalized target range.
Yeah, so we thought about this idea, and we, of course, compare ourselves to the readily available competition. And as far as it goes, I think we do possess, like, or planning to possess more functionality than is readily available at the market. Talking about the market, of course, we mentioned that, like, 40% approximately of Latvian adult population has chronic disease, but this number is going to rise significantly. And of course, okay, it's and a system that requires like being technologically savvy, that's a problem. I don't think it will be in 5-10 years, because when people adhere to technologies, when they use their smartphones, they're not ready to give up. And of course, we can see that the general market of the medical tracking apps is growing. Next slide. 20 seconds. Talking about the our business model, we do think that the main idea is sharing our data with our key partners. And also we are confident in our idea because, well, we had a small sample questionnaire among our coworkers, patients, and so on. And the general consensus is 70% of people do find this idea appealing and are worth using. Thank you
for that. And I have that there is already the start of the question, so please.
Have you seen the MVP for new e-health, for Latvian e-health system? The new MVP, what is going to be live from start of next year?
Sorry, I'm not sure I understood your question.
So right now, Latvian Digital Health Center is building exactly the same app you are just talking to. They have one-on-one everything what you just talked. They have in the roadmap there is tracking, there is connection with the doctors, there is you can see your lab tests, you can get a notification if you are a chronic patient, and so on. So it's very, I would say 80% of those functionalities you just spoke, they are already under development, and I think I'm not sure about the dates, but it has a roadmap when each of the functionalities, and it's also mobile first, and mobility is doing that currently.
Yes, so thank you. That's a very important point. And we believe that our system is very good in the sense that this is connected. It will provide not only notification alerts like interaction checker, but it would also be connected to eHealth, and the patient could find information all in one place. And pharmacists as well, they could see like all medication and like all conditions, not only current ones.
Okay. Any other question? If there's no, thank you for the presentation. Thank you. And our next team number 6, LIAA. Oh. The mic, the filter, and the time is here. Yeah. Good luck.
So, thank you very much. My name is Vita Konopecka, and today I will be speaking on behalf of our team, LIAA. So, I would like to present our prototype regarding artificial intelligence in real-life laryngeal endoscopic detection and classification of laryngeal masses. So, of course, there could be some questions why this topic is so actual and interesting for us. And if we look to the medical system, I believe everybody has heard that we have shortage of medical specialists who are highly trained and could do the expertise. And even though in between specialists, depending on their experience, there can be a little bit discommunication and different objectives and values about the situation. And therefore, we have discussed about such a possibility that we could have like this double check, second check system with artificial intelligence in this laryngoscopy with which we understand larynx, this voice box examination. And here in this slide, you can see the prototype of our idea. So how it would look like. So you can see the larynx, which is filmed during this laryngoscopy using an endoscope. And our prototype is trained to recognize laryngeal granulomas and to mark them. Of course, it's just a start, so the first idea. We would like to expand and train the prototype to find also other lesions, and also there would be such a possibility afterwards to describe it as well. Then, if we go to the calculations, I would like to highlight that this is highly theoretical, because also examination in between specialists and in between patients is a little bit different. Sometimes a patient takes a little bit more time, sometimes a little bit less. Nevertheless, our prototype is mostly thought to be used for result analysis, and it would speed up this information and also consultation conclusion, and it would also streamline the diagnostic process, and in the long term it could also lower healthcare costs and reduce consultation time. If you look about the plan, how we could do it, so it's a roadmap. Of course, the first step in which we are at this moment would include research and this robot database creation. Then there would be the algorithm and also a pilot try. So it would be done under control of otorhinolaryngologist supervision. And of course, afterwards there would be validation, and all the medical documents needed would be done. But nevertheless, the process would take quite a long time, at least 2 to 3 years. And once again, I would like to highlight that our prototype is not intended to work completely without a specialist supervision. So it would be something additional.
Thank you for the presentation. So you are going not to ask first anymore? Sorry, you can go.
Thank you for the presentation. My first thought is AI in diagnostics today is a really big topic. What is the difference from your system to others on the market?
So from our system, it would be that we would look to the larynx, because there is a lot of different artificial intelligence, and the idea is not new. For example, in radiology, they're using in between the metastases, how to find them. But as laryngeal cancers and lesions is one of the most frequent ones seen in the patients, it would speed up the process and have like one system which would be qualified.
Okay. And second question, because I saw now a lot of numbers, 8 patients per day and things like that. Are these valid data, or is it just like a guess or a rule or a thumb? When we have 8 patients, then you have this number, or is it?
It depends a little bit in between specialists. There is also different consultation time, so we would need to look at the specific hospital. But if we would have, for example, 8 patients who would not be very easy to evaluate, it could be like this. But it's completely theoretical based on one specific healthcare institution.
Second question, then the third one is there, if there's time.
I need to catch the mic very fast. Thank you for the presentation. And my question is, who is your end user? Who is going to actually use this product?
This usage could be doctors in everyday life, in this practical clinical medicine. Nevertheless, also hospitals who could buy for doctors to use this system. And if you think about alma mater as universities, then of course they can use it also in the teaching purposes. But it could be general hospitals, private practice, as well as universities.
And how are you planning to earn money?
Sorry?
How are you planning to earn money? Your business model?
Our business model. So at first, we have to do the database. It would be like completely, at this moment from our side, as free work. And then probably it would be subscriptions for use. Because of course the system should be validated and updated, and it would not be a static one. So subscription would be needed.
Okay. Fast one.
AI and training data. Where are you training from? Where you get the data from? And on how many samples have you trained your AI, or are you going to train your AI?
So we need to work together with ENT specialists, so otorhinolaryngologists. Usually they have the patients, they see the specific condition, and they make the diagnosis. And afterwards, of course, we have agreement with the patients that we can use already collected data and videos, and then we can teach AI for specific diagnosis. But at least there should be more than 200 cases, because even if we speak about the lesion, it will not be the same in one diagnosis in between the patients.
I like your energy and answers. Just to, again, thought on going away is 200 patients is way too less to train correctly.
No, it's just to try. Because if we look to the first steps, of course, it's not possible to have a wide spectrum of patients, but to start at least 200 patients and then to increase it. Therefore, the process will be so long.
Thank you for the answer. Thank you. So let's now introduce our team number 7. It's Wellness. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We are Team Wellness, and our excellent team brings together clinical, technical, and design capabilities in our mission to redefine how we care for high-risk patients safely, comfortably, and proactively. Nowadays, chronic disease has become the norm, not the exception, accounting for 74% of global deaths. For these patients, infections occur more often, progress faster, and are increasingly drug-resistant. Yet their infection and resistance data is scattered across PDFs, files, portals, and papers. This means that doctors often prescribe blindly to patients' history, and often enough the result is treatment failure. Wellness shifts this high-risk care outside hospitals. Patients and clinicians share one clear view of infection history, resistance patterns, and local risk signals, enabling early action and reducing unnecessary exposure to hospital infections, thus directly answering the ECDC call for data convergence across all care levels.
Here's a look at our AI-based digital platform that tracks infections and antibiotic use in real time using lab reports and national data sources. Nearly 90% of respondents say that they would like to use it.
After a doctor's appointment and informed consent, the patient activates the app, which automatically connects lab results and past prescriptions. Patients complete short daily check-ins on medication intake and symptoms, while doctors receive real-time alerts on any worrying changes and adjust therapy remotely. Wellness creates value at every level, delivering better access, smarter care, and safer lives for patients. Time-saving and outcome-improving workflows for providers, and lower system costs with anonymized AMR data for national and EU surveillance.
We compared several existing platforms with our own Wellness. This slide shows the top 4 competitors and key features such as lab data integration, clinical support, and other. As you can see, Wellness stands out with patient-level monitoring, real-time infection tracking, and other important features. Here you can see our roadmap from prototype development to pilot launch next year. By 2029, we aim to scale across the EU, integrate with healthcare system, and make the platform available for hospitals and research. This slide highlights Wellness market potential and financial sustainability from local to EU scale. It shows that the business model can become profitable, ensuring stable B2B model. Every minute a doctor saves is a minute that goes back to a patient care. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. So, Jerry, who first has the mic in the hand? Then you start. You are looking at me. You never look at the.
Thanks for the idea. The only thing what I'm thinking of, and not 100% sure if I got it in the presentation, is really where's the big difference to other opportunities in the market. Because you know what you mentioned. We heard it a bit today from other ideas and also from other companies. So is it really, where's the big difference? I heard well-being and things like that because, yeah.
The biggest difference from the market analysis is that most of the apps that address this issue are not patient-oriented. There are probably, most of them are doctor-oriented, which collect guidelines on how to prescribe antibiotics more safely and give advice for safer practice, but none of the ones are patient level monitoring or the patients could use themselves. None of them do that. So there are also other things, but this is the main one that differentiates us from them.
perhaps go one slide back, because then there was this line when patient and then the doctor was part of it. I think on one slide before. Because what I'm curious about is, why would a doctor look every day in this, I don't know, app or in his data to see his patients, what they are doing with the medication?
We have to remember that we are talking about high-risk patients that are, it's very dangerous and they have to be monitored regularly. This is just an option how to make it more comfortable for the patients so that they don't have to go to the hospitals themselves and could avoid potential nosocomial infections that are even more resistant. So care at home and kind of monitoring at home of the patient would be more comfortable both for the medical provider and the patient in this case.
Thank you. The last question. Yeah, Kaspar, for you.
Have you seen and have you thought about how to integrate it with hospital information systems? Because this is also in the different way it's called telehealth.
Yeah.
If we go deeper into the telehealth, what it is in general, if you're not taking telehealth as only Zoom calls, right? And this is part of the each and normal, at least top 3 in the world hospital information systems. So, who is your market? Who is going to pay for your product?
Firstly, we would like to kind of work with the private sector first, because they're more inclined to kind of go with this idea. But overall, in the long run, we are planning to kind of work and integrate it into like national health system as well, and work with the doctors who are interested in this. Maybe you can comment on
We also are planning to make a subscription system for the clinics, so they can pay every month for this subscription and their patients can use this platform.
Yeah, let's say thanks for the team for the presentation. Thank you and answering for the questions. So next is team number 8. Team number 8 is ready. Yep, I hope so. So, and I think someone took the clicker with him. No, that's like a good tactic to win. Like basically, if they are not able to switch the slides, I think you have a good point. But yeah, I got the clicker back.
Please.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, meet Ishan. A few months ago, he had heart surgery, and he looks healthy. But inside, his blood tells another story. Inflammation, tissue damage, all invisible. And you see, health issues do not wait for appointments. And this is where VitaEase comes in. Our microneedle patch, next slide, our microneedle patch, along with our app, tracks key biomarkers, detecting warning signs early. And with VitaEase, we can safely monitor patients from home and preventing complications, reducing readmissions at hospitals, and most importantly, saving lives.
Cardiovascular disease has risen by nearly 90% since 1990, making proactive monitoring more vital than ever. Our VitaEase microneedle patch collects data painlessly from the fluid just below our skin. No blood needs to be drawn. And whilst it feels invisible, it's constantly working, measuring C-reactive protein for inflammation, lactate for tissue oxygen levels, and troponin I for heart muscle stress.
So here we have a demo of how our model works. We're integrating a patch feature with biodegradable needles, which no other competitor in the market has. And then we're going through data transmission, where we use an encrypted chip that gives our product the ability to transmit data via Bluetooth. And then we have an AI analysis tool that is trained upon machine learning technology, where we use peer-reviewed studies by various different contributors to train our AI. And then based off of that, it will provide an analysis on 3 biomarkers. Next slide. Here we have a demo where it's intuitively designed and meant to be user-friendly, because at the heart of our product is making sure information feels welcoming and not too clinical. Next slide. So here's a roadmap where we go through the R&D partnerships with various brands, and then we have pilots, regulatory approvals, GDPR at C/MDR, where we expand. And then we have an early EU scale rollout, and then wide scale rollout across the entirety of the EU. So our main goal is to do cost saving, and we believe that insurance companies, as well as research groups and hospitals, will all cooperate in order to reduce costs on their systems. And when we look at competitors, no one really has biodegradable needles, which is a point that the EU is trying to do. It's an initiative. And what we offer is AI alerts, predictive biochemical monitoring, and secure offline data storage. And this is our target demographic and how we intend to grow as a business.
And thank you for the presentation. I don't want to start with Kaspars, so you can.
Yeah, you can start. Thank you for that. Super interesting, because devices in this kind of area, like, perhaps the CGM systems, where you have this solution on the body for measuring blood glucose. So super interesting. What I understand is it's a patch, and just because, it sounds super fancy and super modern, but how will you make it? Because it's really, a medical device, it's also easy to get it. There are a lot of questions which are in my head, actually.
Yeah. So when we look at microneedle technology, it's actually very cheap to produce. It's estimated between 1 to 10 euros for production. So we have a microfluidic system which has channels that controls the flow of liquids in our body, and it collects interstitial fluid, which is it's a semi-invasive procedure. So it takes a shorter period of time to develop a prototype compared to other invasive products on the market. Does that clarify?
Yeah. And then you decided now for the 3 markers.
Yes.
Why?
So cardiovascular disease affects approximately, it contributes to 50% of the deaths in Latvia, so it's a great market. However, we could also expand into, say, cancer post-operation therapy as well, because it can detect, say, autoimmune markers that rise as cancer goes into remission.
And I guess you will do it like a prescription model at the end, because how will you earn money?
So it's more of an ecosystem within the years of development where we contribute with various groups. And in return, they get, say, 5% of our profits post years of release. And that's how we intend to make money. Also, subscription model. So, yeah.
Okay, good. If there is one more last question.
I just want to make clear and sure. So the idea is to produce those patches, right?
Yeah.
And then the idea is also to produce a software or the app.
Yeah.
So, and that's all thing together you are going to do, are you?
Yeah, correct. That's the entirety.
That's a whole package.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the presentation answers. Thank you. Now let's give the floor to our team number 9. They are already ready. So, round of applause. So, no tricks from the other teams. You have the mic and the clicker. So, that's a good start. Yeah. Ready, Trace? Time.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Last year, my grandmother was prescribed a new medication for her treatments. And within a week, she had hard time sleeping, felt very anxious and exhausted. But she didn't say much. She just thought it was her getting older. 3 months later, her doctor discovered that the medication was the cause. 3 months of unnecessary suffering. She didn't pay attention to the leaflets, didn't recognize the side effects, and reporting felt too complicated. She's not alone. Over 197,000 Europeans die each year from preventable side effects, and 95% of them go unreported. Now, 89% of Europeans already own a smartwatch or a Apple Watch or Fitbit that tracks their vitals 24/7. But yet nobody are using this data to monitor the side effects. We are changing that.
So as you can see here, we have the clear, we did a small survey around the people we know. It was almost 200 people who participated in this survey, and we got these reports. And also you can see there why they are not using, how much, how many people have reported the side effects, and how many times they read the leaflet. Now, what we are introducing MediTrace. It's the first time you can scan the QR code on your medicine, and you can add, there is an option you can add to your medication, and it's a one-of-a-kind. First time we are integrating three things. One is QR, which solves the leaflet problems. It's making environment green and also good for pharmaceutical companies as for the environment as well. We are integrating your wearables with your medication, so it is not just randomly you pop up, hey, I am feeling not well, and then you discover, okay, it was not good. So here is some more survey we did, and how many people we are ready right now to join our survey, join our prototype as well. You can also see how many people are willing to read the videos, the instructions from the scanning the medicine. So we have marked it. So our primary target is not the general user. We are starting with the clinical trial patients who are already there. Approximately 5,000 people are already there in the clinical trials. So this is our business model. Approximately 75% will be pharmaceutical trials, and consumers will be secondary, which is 4.9 per user per month, and CRO licensing. So this is our spending, and these are the values for our what we are providing.
So thank you for the presentation. The time's up. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Any questions? Jury starts to get a bit tired too. That's quite normal. But you are getting them flag.
Yeah. So this is this QR code on a package of a medical.
Yeah, it starts on the package.
And then you combine it with wearables, Apple Watch and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I can show the demonstration in a second.
Okay. Just the question to it is, this means that it's not only reporting a side effect. It's really, okay, then your pulse were higher or whatever it happened there.
Yeah, we have machine learning algorithm which then detects anomaly. We have machine learning algorithm which detects your change in your vitals, for example, heart rate, your sleep cycles and all this. And then it reports it, it asks you, it logs a report, it asks you, how are you feeling? And then it shows you prompt, now you have these side effects, and reports to the pharmaceutical companies. And it's anonymized. We don't take the patient data, we don't take the name or other things. We take just your age, your weight, height, and allergies, if any. That's all we take.
Thank you.
Kaspars, yeah? Yeah.
I don't have much questions, but I have one concern. At this moment, we have tons of variables.
Yeah.
Where we can read the data, but none of them, even Apple Watch, hasn't become as a medical device.
Yeah.
And the question is why? And the answer probably is because at this point they can track your vitals, but they cannot be very sustainable. Like, for example, if I go out for a run and I won't be, in saying to him, to my watch that I'm going to run, it will catch that I have, I don't know, stress or something. So after my workout, I have a notification that I had a stressful day, but actually it's not right. So how do you are going to tackle that?
Yeah, it's a really good question in terms of technical view, but how it works, actually, we were not able to show the demonstration. Actually, you scan the medicine, you add it to my medication, so you have a record of medicines, and there are already given side effects. So by just checking the vitals and connecting them with the algorithm, it's not like if you are running fast. It shows what are the changes which are happening with the medicine, which are related to the medicine already. For example, if certain medicines cause like change in heartbeat by 10 points or 15 points, so it will detect those symptoms, the algorithm. And also we need very few vitals. We don't need a broad spectrum. So any wearable can do. We have Whoop, which is best in segment. We have Apple Watch, we have Aura Ring that can also do the same things. So we are just tracking what are the minor changes are happening within the day. So we report the logs perfectly in order, not like suddenly you are doing some exercise and you are asked, it still prompts you, hey, are you feeling well? If you are on run, it pops you, are you feeling well? Yes. So now it's okay.
Okay, let's say thanks for the team for the presentation answering. Thank you. Taking this. Now, feeling almost as pitching, but the team number 10, the stage is yours. Whoop. Clicker, mic. Yeah, the time, presentation, good luck.
Every year, billions are spent on printing paper leaflets, and still most of them end up unread or thrown away. The tiny text is very hard to read for many people, but imagine people with visual impairments or other disabilities. Instructions are often left unclear, lacking the side effect reporting. And pharmaceutical companies lose valuable real-time data and money. This needs to change. We're a team of students.
It's not there.
We're missing a slide. Okay, technical problems, but we're a team of students from Riga Stradiņš University, together combining design skills, clinical knowledge, innovation, and business enthusiasm. We have a solution for smarter, safer, and more sustainable option. QR code replaces printed drug leaflets with smart, interactive QR codes that connect professionals with patients and one trusted digital space. We stand on 3 pillars, which are sustainability, accessibility, and pharmacovigilance. And here's how it works. The user scans a QR code from the medicine box and instantly accesses instructions and interactions. To ensure accessibility for all, instructions are available in audio, video, different languages, and multiple fonts. Of course, instructions can be printed out and side effects reported immediately directly to the pharmaceutical companies. All of this in one platform. So for patients, clarity, safety, independence, and companies, we offer value, sustainability, and compliance. The market opportunity is huge. Over 3.5 billion is spent every year in Europe to print and distribute paper leaflets. And the estimated cost of our startup is only under 1% of the total cost of that. And we're asking for 140,000 for the first year development and launching a working demo. We have surveyed people who mostly represent the medical field, and 98% said that they would find it helpful. So our business model is simple. We're funded by pharmaceutical companies, but still we're free for the patients or customers. We're planning on launching in Latvia with a pilot and then have national expansion later on. And within 5 years, we aim to make effect on the digital leaflet legislation and CureCore, the standardized platform in Europe. Join us to make medicine information smarter, greener, and safer. Thank you.
Thank you. Green, safe, and questions from jury. You already start, yeah?
I kick it off. One question, and it's the same what I had before, I guess. How do you support possibility to get the QR code on the package? Is it in the companies you work together on the B2B level are, as I know, forced to build it up on the package?
Yes, we are trying to do that on the package so they can immediately scan with their phones or like even like they can link to the pharmacies and they can just inform the side effects like or report it quickly. Or like also we are planning to do the audio version for like the people who are not able to see, like so they can just hear or play the video through the QR code.
Yeah.
So I might be a bit wrong here, but as I understand that there is already EU regulation in place about QR codes, which pharmaceutical companies will need to apply to. And at this moment, actually, there is a EU call where Baltics is taking part of. So maybe not. Have you heard about such a call, and have you seen and have you researched what is happening currently in the market?
Yes, based on my research, I saw that there is already but the thing is the QR code is linked to the regulatory information, but it's limited to the hospitals. It hasn't actually, there isn't actually the QR code that we are planning to do. So, yeah.
Yeah, also the legislations say that there must be paper leaflets that have all the information needed, but that's why for now our solution would be just an add-on for that. But of course in our plan, it is that we would slowly replace the paper leaflets.
Thank you. Okay, let's say thank you to the team and the answers. Thank you. And now we have our number 11 and our last team of the day, the last presentation. The stage.
We had it was wrong presentation if they want more.
You want to say?
Sorry,
no problem. You can try this, but yeah.
Sorry, I'll just add quickly that we had, there was some mistake that it was the wrong presentation. So if you're into some more information we were providing, that now we were kind of lacking it, so we can provide the better presentation.
Thank you. Thank you. And the team number 11, the stage is yours. Whoop.
How does it work?
Like this. Like.
So,
yeah, you will be able when you start.
Hello, my name is Shai. I'm here to introduce you to MamaMed, a mobile application that is here to change the face of prenatal care. Such an amazing journey of life creation, right? From the first heartbeat we hear on the ultrasound to the first kick we feel on the belly. Every moment is precious, irreplaceable, such a transformative change. During the 9 months of pregnancy, there are 10 to 15 different appointments, and in some high-risk cases, even more. There are more than 20 laboratory tests that needs to be done. None of those tests is analyzed or processed in such way. There are multiple supplements, multiple medications in some cases that needs to be taken and tracked. And also, between those appointments, we need some communication, but it is limited. Only face-to-face interactions happens in the clinic. So, we are here, MamaMed, and you can scan the QR code or go to our domain, mamamed.com, to fill the app and fill it yourself. I was thinking maybe I should place some screenshots, but you can have a hand-on experience on the app. Inside there, you will see our AI solution for laboratory results. What will happen is that the user will scan the laboratory result or will upload a PDF document and will get educational content, empowerment, and knowledge that she can later discuss with the doctor. From that, the doctor will be able to see the information from a dashboard. The doctor will have risk calculator, which are evidence-based from further research and that it is already exist in the market or in the scientific world. You can also chat with the doctor inside the application, see what she has to say over there. And the most important thing out of all, in my perspective, this is community and community support. You can share your emotion, share your experience, read what others experience, and see what's going on for them. Compared to other solutions in the market like Flow App or Pregnancy Plus, we are offering a variety of integral prenatal care, not only pregnancy tracking and not only the community solution. giving laboratory and giving everything in one app. This is revolution. Compared to them, what we are planning to do in a business model from revenue streams, we are coming to 3 directions, B2C, with 3 different subscription models, freemium, premium, and platinum. B2B comes to health clinics, which are focusing on prenatal care, and as a future milestone, B2G connections with governments. We are able to connect and adapt the app to each and every European country. This is our team, me, myself, Anse, Yuval, and Shlomi. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very good with the time. So the jury, your last chance of the day to ask the questions. They are good for today. Yeah, Kaspars, start.
How you are going to onboard your users? Because I understand the moms will be your users, right?
Correct. So as you see, we already have 56 people in the waiting list just from 3 days, which is available. And for marketing, of course, this will be the biggest expense of the app. Development, we are doing in-house. We are doing such things for a while. So the cost of development is minimal, but the main cost is marketing to come and show that you need only one app to have laboratory, community, and pregnancy management.
Good. You wanted to ask too?
Yep. More or less the same question I had, but just one additional perhaps, because it's super interesting, and laboratory data and compile them, it's a super big topic. So for perhaps one question, do you think about scalability? So is it possible also that now we have pregnant women here? Could it be also possible for whatever? It could be for other diagnostics. Yeah.
Correct. So at the beginning, when we checked the challenge, we understood it would be better to focus on one direction because it will give a deliverable solution, first of all, to try it. And as I understand, in the segment of prenatal care, as you saw, there are more than 20 laboratory tests frequently. So let's give a solution, let's give educational content and empowerment to ease the stress which is already existed there. I think you can get some recommendations in Telegram's Facebook group, your mother, your peers, and more, and it is a stressful situation. So this is giving a calming solution.
You are saying you are going to give a critical information to pregnant women, right? So how you ensure and where you are taking the information from, and what kind of chatbots are working inside there, where you are taking information from? Is it how you're tackling that?
Yeah, so the laboratory results are analyzed by the AI model. So this is picture model, takes the type of test, the result, and the
OpenAI is on backend, ChatGPT?
No. We will work on the AI model later because it is not developed, but the idea of it is working. The solutions are existed in the market that you scan or upload a PDF document, and it just gives you a digitalized result. The information of educational content and empowerment comes from a library we will create together with health professionals. So no generative AI that will give randomized results.
So let's say thank you for the presentation. Thank you.
So one can you just scan it and see the demo? We have demo on our website. It's mamamed.com. You can just put it.
You can take a picture of me, but if you want,
just
play with it. It works. We tested. Yeah. We tested while we presented. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So while jury is presenting a few very fast things. So teams, you can now breathe 3 because you have done it. Good for you. So now everything is not in your hands, and now we can give everything to the hands of the jury. So good luck to the jury to have this 15 teams think who is the best one. So the jury, the time is for you. As you know, they always say that you are all winners, and I totally believe in it, but there are a few bigger winners of today. And as you remember, there is this Paris ticket and those money ticket, but it's not so important. The most important is the B-Space prize. Yeah, you remember about the things that you can give. But before I give the B-Space mentoring prize, I really want to suggest to you all of the guys that is here, and you will not win, or maybe you will win. We are definitely looking forward to working and continue to work with you on our B-Space or in our incubator. So definitely write us. There's ton of programs, more money than you are able to win here in the incubator and etc. So there is a lot of things that you can work on and develop your ideas. This is just one of the milestones. Yeah. So if you are really interested and want to do more with your business, please write us. We will definitely do something. Yeah. But our mentoring for business ideas development, which is 15 hours total. So it means that you will see me more than 15 hours. So very good price. But B-Space prize goes for the team mamamed.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will have a picture. Yeah, like winner's picture. You should look like, oh, you know, you win. Very good. Thank you, Mama Man. And now, let's ask with applauses our jury to come on the stage. So, I give the first mic to Kaspars to say a bit of feedback. Then the second mic after to continue. But yeah, stage is yours.
So teams, thank you. Actually, this was, I can congratulate EIT Health, I can congratulate B-Space and also Riga Stradiņš University because great pitches, great. One of the greatest which I have seen in several years. So it was very hard to get to the best ones because you all were very good. And in this industry, the most important thing is people. Not only patients, not only your users or app users or whatever, but people who you know, who you understand, who you trust, and who you can ask opinion. So my doors are very open all the time. You can find me on LinkedIn, and I'm very, very open to talk with every of your teams if you need some suggestions to moving forward, because you have really, really great ideas, and I believe that we can do a lot with that. The other point is, guys, apps won't save the world, okay? Apps won't save the world. We can see that you are coming from the generation that you are used to do everything in apps, but that won't be the case. Please look at the market trends. Please look at the newest innovations, what are coming up. Please look what currently Intelligent Internet is doing, for example, and teams like that. Because apps won't be the ones who are saving the world, but still great pitches and great. Thank you for that.
Thank you very, very much from patient side as well. There was a great ideas, and I like that you have thought in your innovations from different ways and for different kind of people for these solutions. So thank you very much for your energy, and that was very nice experience for me. Thank you.
And I absolutely agree. This was a fantastic event. Thank you, everyone, for also giving pitches to us. Also for me, all I can say that students actually rule the world. Well, honestly, such a good ideas, such a great ideas, and we at the agency are always. You are welcome also from the agency aspect to come, and even if you have some questions related to business or anything, we are ready to help you.
So thank you to all the teams. The ideas were very, very great, and pitches as well. We had a tough time when deciding the winner, but also big thank you to all the jury members for the excellent questions. Thank you.
So as all the time when we come up to the winner, first of all, I also want to say something, because 1 week time and then developing such great ideas and such great pitches is really something where I can say, wow. We heard today students rule the world. I would say students rule the future. It's really super nice and super great what we saw today. I was the last year also here, and I have to say, development is great. So also thanks to the team, thanks to
The like is healthy. That's all I want.
Sure is. So really great. Please keep this mindset. Please keep this this drive. And you heard it, I think, today often today, and that our doors are open. I'm super interested in all the time new ideas, great things. We as Roche, we can help and develop a lot. And with great ideas, I am 100% sure that there will come more. But now it comes to who will become a picture. As it is in some opportunities, and I have now the great honor to announce the winner.
Sorry. No, you can do like this guy. We can do like this, and then you can. Yeah, correct. Let's do it like this, like.
And the winner is for the Roche Award this year, Vita East. Really great idea. Thank you for the pitch. I guess the picture is not coming.
Yeah. So picture with all the jury together. Now I can sit in the jury's place. I like this event. Good. Good pictures. Winners, do you want to have the award? Winners, word to you as the winners.
I'd like to remind everyone that this opportunity is really great. Had I not been with Sujika and Aisha last time for the Thrive Hackathon, I don't think we could have pulled this off. And this success has many stages, of course, and a lot of processes. But I'd say, regardless of winning, you guys should pursue your ideas as long as you believe in them and you can make them viable. Thank you.